I need that extra thing, that cinematic burst that makes you feel something and engage with it. You know, when I write, I'm writing with an amalgamation of real people that I know and injecting myself into it, and so it kind of becomes a thing, and then I figure out who would be good for that. And so it goes in that realm. And you know, often you do go through multiple people, like maybe this person, maybe that person. But what I find is that it ends up being the perfect person for the role, you know. Even with Sorry to Bother You, it was first Jordan Peele, then it was Donald Glover, then it was Lakeith. And I can't, and those would have been very different movies, right? So the best version of it was what we ended up having. The direction that I'm going in calls for me to get people to engage with the movie in a different way. It calls for me to get to emotions and visceral states in a and in order to do that, I have to like not do it the same way. I have to not do it. Can't be like, oh, he's executing the things that you do for this kind of a movie, you know. And sometimes we do that, like just to throw people off. Like, okay, this is a heist movie. Okay, this is what you do in a heist movie, right? And to get you settled, right? But I want it to. I need that extra thing, that cinematic burst that makes you feel something and engage with it. And I think that then makes you insert yourself into the situation. And it also causes me to be inventive in methodology, because what I need to do is always, I'm never gonna have enough budget for it, you know, never gonna have that. And so it's always me finding new ways to do it and picking the right people to help me make it happen. And so it just breeds inventiveness. Tune Yards did the score, so the songs are Keke Palmer collaborating with my daughter Alina Kanine, and then the score is Tune Yards.
And also the costuming, like
Shirley Carrada, she's amazing. I mean, you know, here's the thing. I think I might have said no to one thing. I don't even know. It may be. I don't even know. But I think at the most it was, let's use that there instead of there. And, you know, we just talked about it a lot beforehand. And also, I picked somebody whose stuff I really love. So that was very easy. Like, you know, like if I was going to have a soundtrack and work with Prince, probably never going to say no to whatever he does, right? It would do. So in that case with Shirley, it's, you know, she got my vibe, and she had a lot of amazing things to do with it.